Who could have been Batman now? Hello, fellow followers, and welcome to FanZcene. And if you haven't already, and if you're new here, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Possibly give this video a like and a share if you are so inclined. I'd appreciate it. But if not, that's okay. Today I have for you director Darren Aronofsky, if some of you may have not known, was actually tasked and hired to write and direct a Batman movie in the early 2000s, and this is before Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, which, by the way, is an awesome set of movies. Really dig them. Darren Aronofsky, however, his take on Batman, which was going to be a take on the Batman graphic novel Year One, was drastically different than any Batman you probably would have ever seen or have seen, and drastically different than the actual graphic novel. He actually hired Frank Miller, who wrote the Dark Knight graphic novel, to help him co-write this film. And Darren Aronofsky recently did an interview with Empire in which he gave a reason that more than likely his Batman movie fell apart because of casting, because of what he wanted and what the studio wanted. This is what he had to say. The studio wanted Freddie Prinze Jr., and I wanted Joaquin Phoenix. I remember thinking, uh-oh, we're making two different films here. That's a true story. It was a different time. The Batman I wrote was definitely a way different type of take than they ended up making. He also said, the Batman that was out before me was Batman and Robin, the famous one with the nipples on the batsuit. So I was really trying to undermine that and reinvent it. That's where my head went. Darren Aronofsky wanted Joaquin Phoenix. The studio wanted Freddie Prinze Jr. Honestly, I'm glad that both of these guys did not get a chance to be Batman, because I definitely think Joaquin Phoenix made a much better Joker, and he was never really going to probably play Batman anyways, because he never wanted anything to do with superhero comic book movies his whole career, and the only reason he took on the Joker was because it was so drastically different than a comic book movie. So I'm glad that Joaquin Phoenix didn't become Batman, and he went on to become Joker, and I'm really glad that Freddie Prinze Jr. Did not become Batman, because I really couldn't see that happening, and that's really all I'm going to say about that. I mean, I definitely don't think he could have been Batman whatsoever. But Darren Aronofsky's version, if you don't know, of Batman Year One was going to be really, really different, really crazy. Here's some of the artwork for Batman that they had, created for the film. If you wanted to really know how different his take on Batman was going to be, it was going to be really dark. I heard there was going to be torture elements. It was going to be very much like a Death Wish movie. And here are some of the big changes to the graphic novel and Batman that he was going to make in his Batman Year One movie. Just take a look at some of these changes. Pretty crazy, huh? I'm personally glad this film was not made. I am not a big fan of Darren Aronofsky and his film. I know some of you may not like that, but I'm not a big fan of him. His dark artsiness just doesn't float my boat. I'm really glad he did not make this Batman movie. I personally would never wanted to see this Batman movie, and I'm glad that we ended up getting the Dark Knight trilogy, because there was a lot of Batman movies in development before the Dark Knight trilogy. There was actually even a Batman Begins film that was possibly going to be made, and Paul Dini, who actually helped create the cartoon, was hired to write the script, and they was looking for actually Clint Eastwood to play as the older Bruce Wayne in that. That could probably have been interesting, because I heard that they were going to use elements of like the Dark Knight and the Batman Beyond TV series, and even like Blade Runner, to make a like new feature film version of like Batman Beyond, which would really be really cool. And honestly, I would like to see a Batman Beyond movie. So there's that, and just imagine though if we would have got this Darren Aronofsky movie, it would have been something. It would have been something different. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you have liked to seen this Batman Year One Darren Aronofsky version? Would you have liked to seen Joaquin Phoenix as Bruce Wayne Batman? Would you have liked to seen Freddie Prinze Jr. as Bruce Wayne Batman? What do you think about all these changes he had planned? Let me know in the comment section below. And like I said, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Give this video a like or dislike if you did not like it. And please share it out to everybody, if you want to share it out. And wherever you are, have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Wash your hands, stay safe. I hope you're staying healthy, and Godspeed.